ahead to about the 35.
Head-on collision.
You almost feel that one. So about a 14-yard return, I believe, for Buddy, and the Rockies will set up 1st and 10 just over the 35-yard line. Rockies looking to improve their NLC record to 1-1, go 2-1 overall. Castilla is going to get sacked. The Raider defense got right through the line. Jason Riegsecker.
That was an interesting name there, but
we'll see if that's halfway close.
Good pronunciation.
Jason Riegsecker, number 66.
That was a great defensive play by Jason Riegsecker.
Manny had to wonder what was happening because he was on him right now.
Looks like he was ready to pitch the football to Buddy Funk, but unfortunately that couldn't happen.
So that'll send the Rockies back, and we have some movement. Oh, not a good way to start out the half.
Looks like Ryan Colvin and Ryan Stockberger as well.
Looks like Ryan Colvin was about 5 yards downfield before the ball was even snapped.
Very interesting. Looks like 2nd down and about 22 yards to go.
And last time the Rockies faced this, that's when they completed the big pass play to Tim Weedling. Castilla looks back to throw and has Stockberger. Stockberger on the sideline, still on his feet, over the 40 to near the 45-yard. Good run by Ryan after he caught the football.
Great run by Ryan Stockberger. Fortunately, Manny got that pass off. He had probably the entire defensive line for Northridge coming right in his face.
That'll make this 3rd down play a little bit more manageable for the Rockies. This looks to be about 3rd and maybe 4.
3rd down and 4.
So that pass play gained 19 yards, so it is 3rd and 4. Rockies on the drive with a 21-0 lead. Castilla keeps the football, looks to pass it, and he has Buddy Funk. Good catch, and Funk's got the 1st down. Good block.
Pass completion, number 36. Buddy Funk, 1st down, Rockies.
Not sure who that was with that block. Was it Chris Smith?
I couldn't tell you. I'm going to guess Nick Wise. I saw number 86 over there. Whoever it was a great block. Allowed the Rockies to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, it was a nice snag out there by Buddy Funk, too. Castilla keeps the football and just about had all sorts of daylight. She's going to have another Rocky 1st down. Looked like the Raider defense was completely fooled.
Fortunately, we have a holding call against Plymouth. As we saw, 1st down pickup by Manny, doing what he does.
The Rockies have another long yard situation here. Castilla still has the football. Now he pitches it. I believe that was Stockberger, wasn't it? Or
I believe that is Ryan Stockberger. Castilla did another great job on faking the handoff and then pitching it out to Stockberger.
So it'll be 2nd and maybe about 15.
Looks about right.
Up the middle goes Buddy Funk.
Buddy Funk on the carry. Brought down on the play by number 11, Jason Christ.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
That was a nice counter running play by Buddy Funk, as he's really establishing himself and taking over the workload for the Rocky running game.
Colvin is going to get a first down for the Rockies as he gets down just about the 35-yard line. It's a nice looking play there run by the Rockies.
Another display of his great speed we saw as he was really able to get near the first down marker before he was hit by any Northridge defenders.
So the Rockies were able to overcome that long yardage. They were facing a 1st and 20. See, we're not able to bring you the scoreboard shots that we usually bring you. The scoreboard here is not operating tonight. Castilla looks to throw the football under some pressure. Now he tucks it in and takes off. Manny's going to get forced out, too, just short of the 25-yard line. Good strong run by Manny Castilla.
Castillo on the carry for
Brian Klebovis on the stop.
Castillo was really helped out by number 73, Steve Savoy, who made a good block in the backfield.
official timeout for measurement.
One of the officials. Straight up the middle goes the Rockies. Ryan Stockberger on the carry.
Ryan Stockberger on the carry. Rocket.
Rockies doing a great job at
4 yards on that carry, so it'll be 2nd and 6. Stockberger goes in motion. That pitch is to Funk. Funk takes the outside and excels inside the 20-yard line.
Nice run by Buddy Funk to pick up another first down for the Rockies.
Buddy Funk on the carry, good for the Plymouth first down.
So the Rockies continue to mark. Not that he doesn't the rest of the time, it just he really exploded that time.
I think he really wanted to get to that first down to keep their drive going.
Castilla with the football is going to get dragged down from behind, just short of the 10-yard line. The stop made by Jason Rigsecker.
Castillo on the carry. Tackle made by Jason Rigsecker.
Rockies looking to add to that 21-0 lead. Castilla hands the ball off, and not a lot of room. I believe that was Stockberger on the carry. Castilla with the football, and it's going to be a Rocky first down for sure. No signal yet. I think they stopped him short of the goal line.
Very close to another touchdown.
So the Rockies will have 4 downs here to punch it in.
Once again, Castilla fooled myself on that play as I was sort of watching Buddy Funk.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I thought was carrying the football.
So it'll be 1st and goal from inside the 1-yard line, it appears. See what the Rockies decide to do. And they're going to get stacked up.
Buddy Funk was hit hard at the goal line. Northridge did a great job that time of busting through.
2nd and goal from the 2. Colvin out wide to the near side. And that'll be another Rocky touchdown. Couldn't see who that was from here.
I'm going to guess it was Ryan Stockberger.
That was Ryan Stockberger. It's a good guess. So that'll make her 27-0 as Randy Kane will try the point after. Impressive looking offensive display so far by Plymouth tonight.
Plymouth's doing a great job as that extra point was blocked, unfortunately.
That was number 73, Dan Detweiler, got in and blocked that extra point.
Hope we didn't jinx their offense right there. It's just
Yeah, Rockies prepare to kick off to the Raiders. It'll be Randy Kane, Oxenrider back deep. Good kick by Randy. He'll be fielded about the 5-yard line. That's Oxenrider, and he's tripped up just over the 25-yard line.
I believe he was tripped up by Ryan Colvin on that play.
Oxenrider on the return. Tripped up by Jim Jones, number 50. First down.
I believe we're starting the third quarter, aren't we, Adam?
I would assume. Have no idea how much time is remaining.
No, they haven't told us there lately. The Raiders take off 1st and 10 from about their own 25, and straight ahead for a couple go the Raiders.
I believe number 54, Phil Bachman, made the stop on that play.
And Jason Brindley on the carry for the Raiders. So it'll be second and about 7. Clark likes to throw the football, overthrows it, almost intercepted. Ryan Colvin on the coverage.
Horrible pass right there by the Northridge quarterback. He's very fortunate Ryan Colvin didn't intercept that football.
Here. And nothing doing there. Phil Bachman got in and got Clark, the quarterback, and they're going to lose some yardage there.
Phil Bachman's doing a great job of reading the offense and really getting through there right away.
So the Raiders in a world of hurt here as they're facing a 4th down, and they're going to have to punt the football away. Rockies will wind up probably with some pretty decent field position.
They're going to have great field position.
Coming out of the Raider timeout, they're still in punt formation. Raiders face a big climb here as they trail 27-0, and they're ready to give the football up. Short punt's going to be fielded by Colvin at about the 35. Colvin cuts it back this way over the 50. Ryan's got some room down the sidelines. He could go all the way. He's 10. 5 touchdown for Ryan Colvin, and things continue to gel here for the Rockies tonight.
That was a beautiful touchdown run by Ryan Colvin as he eluded quite a few defenders. Looked like he was tripped up, but he kept his balance. He had some great blocking by, once again, number 73, Steve Savoy.
You could see when Ryan cut it back here to the near side, he had the goal line in sight.
Once he gets the goal line in sight, I don't think there's anybody that's going to catch him.
Not too many folks. So that'll push it out to 33-0 as Randy Kane will try to point after. Of course, it seems just like seconds ago, one was blocked. And I still believe this is the third quarter.
Guess it's pretty safe to say.
Point after is up and good. And the Rockies extend the lead here 34-0 over the Northridge Raiders. We'll step away and be back with more. Raiders deep. It'll be Oxenrider, I believe Chris Ganger. Kane's boots a low line drive. Going to be fielded at about the 15. A little short man. The Raiders are going to start out just short of the 30-yard line. Tim Sheehan on the stop. So the Raiders just short of the 30 will start out 1st and 10 at their own 29. First man through got the football and maybe a couple.
Number 52, Jason Gibson with a carry.
Number 40, Ryan Klobovis. Brought down on the play by number 40, Chris Myers.
And Chris Myers gets credit for that tackle. Couple-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. We must be nearing the end of this third quarter.
I think it's pretty safe to say we are.
And Phil Bachman again with some help. A little extracurricular almost by, what's that, Myers?
Great sack by Phil Bachman, and I believe you're right. Chris Myers did another great job of getting through to help out Bachman.
The Rocky defensive line. So this is 3rd down. Handoff, another tackle in the backfield. That was Matt Kramer. Tim Sheehan was over there too, but I think Kramer got the... Well, they give it to Bachman.
Bachman and Kramer are both doing a great job as they're really racking up the tackles tonight. Tim Sheehan's doing an excellent job on defensive end as well.
This Rocky defense is doing a tremendous job here. And we'll assume that's the end of the third quarter. Rocky's lead over the Northridge Raiders 34-0. We'll be back with the 4th and final quarter after this. Man Jim Moyer, and the Rockies have things well in hand here. Bad snap. Fortunate break, though, as the punt is able to get it off. It's going to be fielded about the 40. That's Colvin again. Colvin cuts it back here and got a little bit of room now. Colvin could go all the way.
He's very close.
And he gets dragged down inside the 10-yard line. Another spectacular run back, though, by Ryan Colvin.
Great run by Ryan Colvin as once again we saw excellent blocking on the kick return.
50-yard return by number 20, Ryan Colvin.
I don't know, I think it's pretty safe to say here that Manuel Castillo will be done for the night with a safe lead in this ball game.
Well, that appears to be the case. I believe that's Matt Kramer. Good call. It's the back, still Funk and Stockberger.
Kramer really hit hard trying to convert the option play.
Tackle made on the play by Chad Chiefs, number 78. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down and goal from the 11.
So we're going to lose a couple on that. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 11. Kramer hands off. Inside the 10. See his AM pile. That was Ryan Stockberg, I believe, on the carry. Tremaine out wide on the near side. Kramer throws the football and is knocked down. Had Nick Wise in his sights, and the pass was just knocked away. Good defensive play by Northridge.
Beautiful defensive play by number 11, Jason Kripe, as he really stuck his arm out and deflected that pass. It looked like it was on course to be connected with Nick Wise.
That looked to be another 6 points, if not for the big hand. Well, it's 4th down. Rockies are going to go for it. 4th and goal from about the 10. Matt Kramer, the new quarterback, looks to throw the football now. He's going to get hammered down. Got to give the Raiders credit there, as they had the Plymouth receiving corps covered up pretty well.
Back to pass is sacked by number 65, Brian Overholzer.
So the 19, but he just corrected himself, so.
And you can't look at the scoreboard to see who's right. Near disaster there.
Fumble on the snap.
Raiders are lucky to retain the football there.
So Clark on the carry, tackled by number 56, John McNeil.
John McNeil on the stop for the Rockies.
Second down and 9.
So they'll bring up second down. And a lot of sideways action, not much downfield though, and
A lot of Rockies in on that tackle. I'm going to have to give the credit to Matt Kramer and Phil Bachman once again.
I believe they called no gain, so it's 3rd and 10. Not a lot of fans from Plymouth here tonight, but the ones who did make the trip are very boisterous. You can hear them all the way across the field.
Very few fans, but that can be expected with the long drive.
Intercepted by Tim Weedling at about the 40-yard line, so the Rockies take over again.
Great interception by Tim Weedling, which will once again give the Rockies perfect field position.
And Northridge is going to use it 1st and 10. Looks like Kramer back in at quarterback.
Quite a few new faces out there for the Rockies. I see Chris Myers in the backfield. Mike Tremaine as well.
Tremaine picks the football up and is trying to make something out of that, and he gets some yards. Look at Tremaine as he's down the sideline, 1st down. Now that's a true busted play.
That's an unbelievable run off of a busted play. I guess Mike Tremaine had a nice block there by the official.
First down, Rockies.
Yeah, you don't count on that, but it's nice when it happens.
Tackle was made by
We have other new faces in the game for the Rockies. Number 84, Eddie Rodriguez in.
Number 87, Joe Jasinski as well is in the ballgame now.
Like Myers in one back, and the other back is Tremaine as he got the handoff. Bryce Heat, number 67, also in for the Rockies.
Looks like Mike Tremaine picked up about 2 yards on that carry.
I'd like to take this time to wish the best of luck to the Northridge boys and girls cross-country teams running tomorrow in the Northrop Invitational. Both the boys and girls are 5-0 this year.
So it'll be 2nd and about 6, perhaps. And not a lot there. I believe that was Myers on the carry.
Walker by number 40, Chris Myers. Tackled by Larry Ruby, number 53, 3rd down.
4th quarter of action here from Northridge High School. I'm almost amazed I only called Northridge Northfield once tonight. That just amazes me, Adam. You wouldn't believe it. Kramer throws the football, and it's going to be incomplete. Raiders thought they had an interception, but officials will wave it off, say it hit the ground.
That sort of puzzles me, as it looks like I thought Northridge had an interception there.
And they will go for it. No advantage here to kick the football away. Too long for a field goal.
Too short for a punt.
Mm-hmm. Myers off the pitch, and Myers darts close to the 1st down. Don't think it's going to be enough, though.
I think he may be a yard short, as it looks like he is.
So the Rockies turn the ball over on downs. It'll be Raider football. 4th quarter of action once again.
Tackle made by Oxenrider. Next to the concession
A
stand.
lot of new faces in there on defense as well for the Rockies. So I can pick out number 42, Daniel Weeks, and number 77, Will Schemberger.
And the Raiders pick up a few on that carry. Bring up 2nd down.
Lobos on the carry, tackled by Dan Weeks.
Seems to be a lot of confusion in the backfield. Is that just me, or is that the way it appears?
I think it appears that way also. I'm not sure whether Northridge has inexperience out there on the field now as time winding down in the fourth. I can't tell you how much time that is, but...
It's a play to the far side of the field that'll get the Raiders close to a first down.
Jason Brindley on the carry, 6 yards, first down.
Yep, close enough. That may be the first down of this half for Northridge.
To the best of my knowledge, it is. I can't remember when they picked up a first down. I know they punted pretty much after 3 plays, the only possessions they've had it.
And more straight ahead running by the Raiders. I believe that was Ryan Klebovis on the carry. Number 40.
Klebovis on the carry. Tackled by number 22, Mike Tremaine.
Mike Tremaine in on the stop. So it'll be 2nd and 3 as they give Klebovis 7 yards. Another straight ahead run by Klebovis. Strong run there. So it's going to be another first down.
Looked like the stop was made by number 75, Torrey Collins.
I think Torrey's the biggest Rocky.
He's listed at 310 pounds and 6'4". That may be a misprint. I'm not sure about the 6'4", but
Torrey only a sophomore. So handoff is going to be covered up well by the Rockies. So number 42, Dan Weeks, was in on that.
couple of new faces in there for the defense, as we see Jesse Carlton, number 68, and Harley McCoy, number 85, giving the defensive starter some rest.
Of course, the Rockies return home next week to play at Rocky Field. It'll be homecoming against the Culver Military Academy. So pitch, nice play by the Raiders. Pitch went to Jason Brindley. Brindley was knocked out of bounds near midfield.
Knocked out of bounds by Tim Weedling, number 10.
Tim Weedling on the stop. I guess it wasn't as close to midfield as I thought, as they spot the ball down about the 46.5, 47-yard line. Certain time continues to run here in the fourth quarter.
I have a feeling we're very near the end of this ball game.
Klebovis on the carry is going to be just short of the first down, it appears.
Fourth down.
So that'll bring up fourth and a short one. See if the Rocky reserve defensive unit can put a stick on him here. And the Raiders do get the first down. It's like Chris Myers, I believe, on the stop.
Looked like Chris Myers with a little bit of help from Will Schimberger.
You know, the Raiders, I'm sure, would like to avert the shutout, while that'd be a crowning jewel in the Rockies' hat at this point tonight.
I think Northridge really wants to put a touchdown on the board to save themselves a little bit of respect.
Raiders look to throw the football. Clark unloads it, has a man open. Oxrider, good open field tackle by Randy Kane. Got about the 35-yard line.
Great tackle by Randy Kane. Another first down by Northridge, which will stop the clock.
Plymouth by number 9, Randy Kane.
So the Raiders inside Rocky territory at about the 34 have a first down. Rockies lead here 34-0. Good strong run. The Raiders are going to get drugged down from behind by Randy Kane. I think Randy just saved 6 points.
That was a nice tackle by Randy Kane as he pulled down number 15, Jason Brindley, on that play.
First and 10 from the 12-yard line.
So the Raiders threatening to break the shutout up. Looks like all of a sudden you see the horses back on defense.
Looks like all of the defensive starters are back in the ballgame for the Rockies, with the exception of 3 or 4.
Raiders throw towards the end zone is out of bounds. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looks like maybe Coach Condon told his first team to get out there and build a little bit more confidence. Gave him a challenge. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 12-yard line, and I think we are inside 2 minutes remaining in this ball game. And broken up. Good defensive play. Is that Tim Wheatling, I believe, on the coverage?
That was excellent coverage by Tim Wheatling. With very high pass thrown by the quarterback allowed him to get time to get set up and prevent that from being a touchdown reception.
At home against Silver Military and throughout the remainder of the 1994 football season. Raiders in action next Friday night at Warsaw.
I'll bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 10 from the 12. So Raiders are trying to save a little respect here and get in under some pressure. He gets rid of the football and is going to get stacked up just short of the goal line. Ryan Klabovis on the reception.
Perhaps a yard or less away from the goal line, as, I don't know, it looks like maybe they'll run out of time before they get a chance to score. Very near the end of this ball game.
Well, however much time is left, it's running. As the officials just wind it back up. And the Rockies are going to take another timeout here, as they want desperately, it appears, to keep Northridge off the scoreboard. We'll be back with the Raiders now after this Rocky timeout, looking to punch this in from about the 1-yard line and avert the shutout. Here we're standing right above the Northridge cheering section, and one of the few times that we've heard from them tonight.
They've been very quiet, as not much to cheer about tonight.
And the Rocky defense holds there.
Excellent goal line stop by the Rocky defense.
2nd down and goal.
Would you say this is a challenge that maybe Coach Condon gave the defense when they put them back in with Northridge at the 12?
I definitely have to agree. I think right now he wants to see what his defense can do when they get in this situation for later games.
I think it's a pretty good move.
Fumble may have been.
And the Rockies look like they have it. Good calling, Adam. And the Rocky defense answers that challenge, force a fumble. And this one here ought to be just about in the books.
Seems about 5 or 6 minutes ago we were under the 2-minute mark.
Doesn't it, though? I doubt whether we'll see the number 1 offense. That's a pretty big challenge.
I highly doubt that, but it'll be good experience from about the 1 yard line to see what they can do.
Well, you certainly can't operate much deeper in your own territory. Can the Rockies lead here 34-0 and appears to have the shutout.
Pierce Manuel Castilla is in there, quarterback right now. I think they want to maybe prevent a safety.
That's a good call. Straight ahead go the Rockies as they get some breathing room out over the 5.
Rocky coaching staff asking how much time is left. I believe I heard 20 seconds from the official.
Well, that should be the last play of the ball game then.
Players high-fiving each other. I think they're just going to let the time run down, and that ought to do it.
Well, one way or another, somebody knows this game is over, and we've been informed of that, and the Rockies come away with a big NLC victory over Northridge here at Middlebury, and I don't know, you could go into a bunch of complimentary talk right now, and I think you should. Go ahead.
Well, you got to say the Rockies did an excellent job tonight. Their offense did a tremendous job running the football, as we saw Buddy Funk really take over the workload and really pick it up. And the defense did an excellent job as well, as we saw the touchdown interception by Mike Tremaine to really get things started on this. No, I'm all right.
Check when you get as old as I do, your hearing starts to go.
Isn't correct. Because let's see if they slide around and they deferred, obviously for obvious reasons, of course, to see how the field's going to play tonight.
Of course, the Rockies coming off that big 34-0 whitewash over the Northridge Raiders, and we'll see if they can throw some more defense at the Eagles here tonight.
Yeah, the Rockies look very impressive against Northridge. Hopefully they'll keep that up here tonight.
And we're underway as the kick is fielded. Short of the 15. There goes Stockberger. Stockberger's got some room. There's a flag on the play. Stockberger's got to reach the end zone on this kickoff return, but once again, there is a flag on the play, and it looked like maybe a clip against the Rockies.
That was a beautiful run back, and you hate to see a clip against the Rockies. Hopefully nothing will ruin that run.
And the flag's out about the 40 flag, and that is the call, clipping, and beautiful run negated with the penalty.
Very tough break for the Rockies, as we saw Ryan Stockberger make a beautiful run for the touchdown, which is called back. Very uncharacteristic, as normally we don't see him run back the kickoff.
So I believe the Rockies will start 15 yards back from the infraction. That'll put them about 1st and 10 at the 30. Of course, tonight's big homecoming here at Plymouth High School. At halftime, the president of the athletic boosters, Dean Colvin, will come up and moderate the ceremonies for you. Rockies 2-1 on the season, while the Eagles are 1-1. This being a non-conference game. So the Rockies started off 1st and 10, just underway. Manny Castilla, the quarterback. Funk and Stockberger in the backfield. The handoff to Funk. Funk's going to get up to about the 35.
Sure, the Rockies are going to work on the running game with the conditions tonight right away.
Well, we'll go with the young eyes. So 2nd and 5. Castilla under center hands the ball off to Stockberger that time, and Stockberger is going to get racked up about the 38. So bring up 3rd and call it a long one. Well, actually, with the spot of the ball, it's a short one.
Very good spot by the officials. Make it about 3rd and less than a yard.
There's a handoff to Stockburger, I believe, and that'll be a first down for the Rockies. Ryan gets out over the 40 to about the 42. Scott certainly evened each other out.
Yes, definitely.
So the Rockies have first and 10 from the 42. Opening drive of the ball game. Castilla throws a short pass, and Weiss can't hang on to it. Ball is right there. A good throw by Manny.
I think we're going to be seeing that an awful lot tonight with the ball being very slick because of the rain.
Kane and Wheeling now wide. Castilla throws a screen to Wheeling. Wheeling gets it out over the 40, 45, and gets tripped up out of bounds just about the 50, and there's going to be a late hit against the Eagles, and the flag flies.
I'm not sure what the flag's going to be for, but I believe Tim Wheeling picked up a first down on that pass.
Personal foul against the Eagles. I think somebody got in there after he was already down and out.
Definitely a late hit.
On about the 33-yard line of the Eagles, so it'll be first and 10 inside Eagle territory at the 33-yard line. 10:06 left here in the first quarter.
Two receivers on the left side of Castilla. No, Castilla. That's right.
Castilla drops back, looks to throw the football, and nobody in the area. I'm going to say the pass was intended for Mike Tremaine, so it'll be second and 10 for the Rockies. Opening drive that had a touchdown called back and started at their own 30-yard line. There's a pitch to Stockburger. Stockburger gets a good block and is out, still on his feet, down to about the 20-yard line. Good work there by the Plymouth offense.
Excellent run by Ryan Stockburger to go along with the great blocking he received in order to get us.
Eagles 22-yard line. Rockies moving the ball effectively. Wheeling out wide right. It's like Kane on the left. There's a pitch to Stockburger, and Stockburger breaks one tackle. There's a flag down. Ryan's going to get just about back to the line of scrimmage.
I believe the block was made in the backfield by number 86, Nick Wise.
They had an Eagle almost had the tackle for about a 6 or 7 yard line, especially homecoming.
Definitely a major bright spot if you're the Plymouth Rockies. You get a touchdown on the first play of the game, everything's got to look good.
Yeah, right away, the Eagles would have been under a little bit of pressure. The pass was underthrown by Castilla as he had a lot of pressure by the Eagles. Is that Simeon O'Emi?
I'm not sure. I was about ready to say.
O'Emi is what the, I believe the correct pronunciation is. It's going to be second and 27 for the Rockies, and another flag is down.
Ryan Stockburger on the carry, flag on the play.
The Eagles' defense got serious over these last couple of plays.
Tackled by Matt Coleman.
This will be interesting to see what the penalty will be on this play.
The officials are discussing about the 40. It's likely this will be against the Rockies as well.
If this is against the Rockies, they're looking at a very long second and probably a good 30 yards.
Well, inadvertent flag, so no penalty, so that's good news as they face a third and 27 if there is good news.
Well, the good news is they don't push the ball back any further. Unfortunately, now, third and 27. The defense knows what they're going to do, so they've really got to pull out a trick here.
Well, we seen a big play last week at the Northridge game. I think the Rockies had a third and 25 and completed a pass to Tim Wheeling. Wheeling just checked out. They got Ryan Colvin out wide right, and I believe Randy Kane on the left. Play clock's down to 2. And the Rockies, I don't believe, got the snap off as flags fly. But he felt on the carry. I believe that one's going to get called back.
Very close call, as I believe the snap was made just before the clock read 0. I'm not sure why the official called the penalty on that play.
Legal formation. Yeah, most likely.
The punt instead of getting another chance at getting the first down.
That'll be Randy Kane to punt for the Rockies. Dave Stephenson back for the Eagles. Kane gets off a good punt to the left, and they're going to get caught on the fly by Tremaine. As Mike is going to get congratulated. That's a heck of a play.
Great spot by the officials, as they're going to say he was down at about the 3-yard line.
That's not something you see a lot of.
It's very rare, actually, to see that. The returner just let it go by, and of course, be very fortunate to land on it about the 2-yard line.
I mean, most guys couldn't drive down there that fast. So we'll see where they spot the football.
36.
The officials seems to be a little confusion. I'm not sure over what. He begins to fall again.
Not sure whether they're going to re-kick this football, or obviously they are, although I was sure that they were going to spot it 15 yards from the point of impact.
I didn't see the call, did you?
I couldn't catch it. Another penalty, very unfortunate for the Rockies, as this punt return is going to give them decent field position.
And it's going to roll it back down to the 15-yard line. He signaled a fair catch, but little contact, no flag. But I think the Rockies might have got lucky there.
Interesting what just happened, as I'm not sure whether he signaled for a fair catch, but obviously when he touches that ball, you don't have 4 players pile up on him like that.
Well, the official penalty on the...
Obviously, something went wrong as Tremaine got down there a little too fast, obviously.
So the Eagles will start 1st and 10 from their own 13. 7:45 left here in the first quarter, and that's going to go nowhere as the Rocky defense swarmed.
Noah DeStefano for the run for CNA.
There's Noah DeStefano on the carry for the Eagles. Phil Bachman on the stop for the Rockies.
Phil Bachman.
A lot of sticks last week. Eagles are quarterbacked by Hank Stapleton. Tailbacks Chris Gay, number 24, Noah DeStefano, number 32. Split end is Lee Harris. David Sleet is number 84, and Brady Bird is number 86, the tight end.
Stapleton on the
keeper there for the Eagles.
Tackled by Steve Savoy.
It's going to be 3rd and 3 from the 20. 170-pound junior. See if the Eagles try to a pass play here. And delay a game against the Eagles as the time clock ran out.
Definitely too much time on that play. Had sort of an extensive huddle there. Not sure whether they wanted to run a play and then decided to change their mind or what happened.
So now they do put themselves in a passing situation, 3rd and 8.
Definitely want to pass the ball right here.
No score here first quarter from Plymouth. Stephen hands off, and there's not going to be even close to a first down.
Chris Gay on the carry for CNA.
Chris Gay, the tailback.
Interesting play call is now we're going to see a punt here, and I believe the Rockies are going to have excellent field position as the catch should be made around the 50.
Anyway, the Rockies will wind up with excellent field position. Stockberger's back about the 31, or Tremaine rather. Tremaine's going to field it at midfield. Cuts it to the right and has a little room now as he's down the sideline. Got a man to beat as he plows his way inside the 15-yard line. Excellent return by Mike Tremaine.
Well, we've got flags flying everywhere now. Not sure what happened this time, but Mike Tremaine did an excellent job of eluding the defenders. Made a nice fake on that defender downfield, enabled him to get to about the 9-yard line.
I don't know if it's wishful thinking or not, but it almost looked like another late hit on the Eagles. Just under 5.5 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Can't have better field position to start a drive than this.
Castilla pitches back to Funk. Funk is going to be able to turn the corner and gets drugged down about the 5. Good coverage over there by the Eagles.
Excellent tackle made by number 32, Noah DeStefano, for the Eagles.
This evening, how the conditions here are at the field. Very wet, as we had a lot of rain before the game. Now the give, and that's going to be a Rocky touchdown. And Ryan Stockberger gets it into the end zone for the Rockies, and the Rockies jump out here 6-0 at them.
Great run by Ryan Stockberger, who once again had excellent blocking on the right side of the line, allowed him to run it through.
So if you're keeping track of such things, the Rockies have outscored their last 2 opponents 40-0 at this point, and there goes the cannon for Rocky touchdowns here tonight.
Tell you what, that cannon about scared me half to death.
The Rockies, as you've seen on your screen, got the 2-point conversion, and they lead here 8-0 with 4:40 left in the first quarter. We'll take this pause. Scared the heck out of me. It looked like on that 2-point conversion, the Eagles might have had a little confusion on their defense.
Yeah, as we always see after the extra point attempt, usually the defense will line up on the other side, see what the offense is going to do, and then shift over, but they got caught in the middle of shifting.
That's a bad break for the Eagles, as the ball appeared to touch one of the Eagles and go out of bounds.
Doesn't look like the Culver Academy Eagles are in.
We'll see now if the Eagles might be able to move the football. Brady Bird is man in motion, and Chris Gay on the carry, going to get out near the 20-yard line. Oh, a nice gain there.
I believe that tackle was made by Tim Shields.
And now they'll have a 2nd and 3 from the 20.
I'm sure the Eagles are really looking to get something done here offensively, as they haven't been anywhere near the 50-yard line.
There's a pass batted down and almost intercepted. The Eagles were lucky to get it back. Looks like it went right back to Stapleton.
I believe it did go right back to Hank Stapleton, the quarterback. That was very close to being intercepted.
So they'll give Stapleton have to be pretty quick, usually. I believe they're saying Gary David's got the hand on the football. So it'll be 3rd and 3 from the 19, and not much there on the draw play. That was Noah DeStefano, 5'10", 160-pound senior. Matt Kramer in on the stop.
Great stop by, I'm going to say.
So now it'll be 4th and 3. Eagles are in punt formation. Tremaine and Colvin back. The snap was high. Got a good punt off. Fair catch is called at about the 47 by Tim Weedling. So with 2:36 left here in the first quarter, line up over the football, 1st and 10 from their own 47. Excellent field position once again for Plymouth.
Plymouth is getting good field position every time they've had the ball so far.
It's a handoff to Stockberger, and Stockberger has some room, and good block there made by Kane. Down to all the way to the 30-yard line goes Ryan Stockberger. There's a flag down. There's an excellent block from here, though, by Randy Kane.
Randy Kane made an excellent block, and hoping right now that flag is not called against the Rockies. Is excellent run by Ryan Stockberger.
So it'll be 1st and 8 from the 49. And Buddy Funk gets the handoff. He's going to get out to about the 50.
Looks like he gained about 2 or 3 yards on that play.
Well, they spot the 2-1. So it's 2nd and 6 from the 49. Minute 46 remaining here in the first quarter. Rockies on the drive once again. Castilla on the handoff to Stockburger. Stockburger gets inside the 45.
I think Stockburger's going to be short of the first down. I'm not sure where they place it.
Appears it's going to be real close. Well, I agree where they spotted it right there. See Manny on a keeper here, you think?
Either Manny on a keeper or Stockburger or Funk will run it right up the middle.
And there's the handoff to Stockburger as he does get the first down to near the 40.
First down.
1. When you got the big blockers on the line, Ryan Stockburger putting his head down, he's most always going to get that first down.
You see a good play to Stockburger. Stockburger's got a block from Kane, and Stockburger's got a chance to go all the way as he gets inside for the touchdown. Good play by the Rockies as they jump out here 14-0.
Excellent run by Ryan Stockburger once again as we saw Manny pull a perfect fake as he had everybody thinking the ball was going to Buddy Funk, and at the last second handed it off to Ryan Stockburger, and he was off to the races.
And there goes the cannon blast again. We have an official. Looks like he may be hurt on the play. I'm not sure exactly what happened to him, but the coaching staff so the Rockies will try to point after this time. It'll be Randy Kane out of the Matt Kramer hold. Once again, Randy Kane with a key block on that carry by Stockburger. And the line drive goes through, and the Rockies lead here with 29 seconds left in the first quarter, 15-0. We'll step away. As the Rockies prepare to kick off once again with a 15-0 lead. 29 seconds left here in the first period. Kane's kick is a good one. It's going to be fielded at about the 10-yard line. And a good hit there, a stick.
He really met a wall of Plymouth Rocky defenders there as everybody made it downfield in time.
Gary Smith with the initial blast.
Number 38, Gary Smith.
This time, as the first quarter is about over, down to 13 seconds, probably the last play of the quarter. I believe that was DeStefano on the carry, and that will be the last play of the first quarter. See where they spot the football before we leave for a break. Well, they give them a 5-yard gain. So when we come back, the Eagles will be operating 2nd and 5 from the 25 at the end of 1. The Rockies. Welcome back to Rocky Field here in Plymouth. This is Rick Warner along with Adam Krupp, our cameraman Jim Moyer. So Rockies enjoy that 15-0 lead. The Eagles start this quarter 2nd and 5, and they're going to be short. I believe Gary Davids again on the stick.
I believe he got to about the 25-yard line, pickup of about 2 yards. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe they decided they made a mistake, or maybe they forgot.
That 3rd and 4 play goes nowhere. So the Rocky defense is looking tough again tonight. So 4th and 5, punting situation for the Eagles.
Once again, the Rockies are going to have good field position.
Brett Baumbach handling the punting duties. It's a short punt off, and it takes a Eagle bounce, and it's going to die about the 49. So the Rockies will start off just about midfield. Be hitting on all cylinders this evening, except for the penalties. Castilla will pass the football, and a diving attempt made by Tim Weedling. The pass was a little low. Tim had to go back for it.
Tim did everything he could to catch that pass. Just a little to the Rockies passing on first down, even with the lead. Usually they just run the football.
So they're giving future opponents maybe something to think about. There's a handoff on the reverse, and good alert play there by the Academy defense. Ryan Colvin. That's going to lose a couple of yards.
Eagles weren't fooled on that reverse. Usually when you try a reverse play.
Yard loss, so it's 3rd and 12 from the 47. Split backs. There's Kane and Weedling out wide. Castilla has good protection. Now throws the football dangerously as he threw into double coverage there. The play was broken up by Chris Gay. I believe the pass intended for Randy Kane, and that was a dangerous pass, Adam.
Very dangerous pass, as we saw a great job by Randy Kane to bat that pass down, prevent it from being intercepted by number 24.
Oh, really? David Sleet back doing some maneuvering in the backfield. Kane gets a good punt away again. He's going to hit about the 20, and Sleet's going to fall down at about the 10-yard line, so things continue to go the Rockies' way here as the Eagles will have terrible field position again.
That was an excellent line drive punt by Randy Kane, as we saw Ryan Colvin down there right away. Anything can happen, and of course he's really picked up his game here in this early part of the season.
So it'll be 1st and 10. The ball is spotted at the 15, and a short pass. Man still on his feet. His Bird is going to get wrestled down finally. Good tough run by number 86, Brady Bird.